I'm Jennifer Martins, and I'm an independent superstar director with my amazing Scentsy team, Team Superstar Housewarmers. This channel is designed with you in mind to help with tips to maximize your time and grow your at-home business. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about tracking numbers. Stay tuned. I strongly encourage everybody on my team, and especially if you're in one of my director programs, it's important that you start tracking your numbers every single day. So however you decide to track your numbers is totally fine as long as you do it. So this is my original tracking log, and I have been tracking in this format for a couple of years actually. And one of the things that I like to do is to be able to look year over year. So where was I on this day in the past year? So I also like to keep track of when I've hit my targets for my own personal goals. So my personal goals are 2,000 PRV every month. And so I'll sometimes highlight the day of the month that I hit my 2,000 PRV. So did I do it on the 28th of the month, the 29th, and so on. I can also track my team wholesale volume as well as my group wholesale volume on here. And I also can see where I need to do a little extra work. So looking at this one, for example, I do have a 0 listed here under new Frontline. And that means that I have not had any new recruits yet this month. So every day I do fill in a 0 just because I think it's important for you to track the good, the bad, and the ugly, and to acknowledge by putting a 0 in there that that is something I need to strive for. I just wanted to draw attention to the tracker. If you have downloaded my business planner, this is a free download for you if you're interested. And I have it on, it looks like this. So so keeping track, there's one for every month. This is a perpetual calendar. You can print it off at any time and start whatever month you're in. And then you just fill in each of your numbers, which you'll find on your home screen of your workstation, and the days of the week. Now in mine, you'll notice that I'll have like 5 days and then a 2-day break in 5 days. That's because we work our business from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We don't work weekends. So I don't fill in my numbers on the weekends. So one of the things I wanted to just tie it in with is I started going to the gym. I hate going to the gym. I'm not a gym rat at all. It actually takes a lot of effort mentally for me to actually go to the gym. If, you know, maybe you can relate to me if you're underweight and you need to put on bulk, and maybe people, you know, think, oh, what is she doing at the gym? Or if you're like me, overweight, don't feel comfortable going to the gym. But here's what I've realized is that everyone at the gym is there for a different reason. And everybody's so concerned about their own reason, they're not even thinking about other people. So one of the things I started doing, I did work a little bit with a friend of mine who's actually a Scentsy customer. And she introduced me to IIFM, which is If It Fits Your Macros. And I was asking her about what would be the best way for me to plan out my workout routine. And so she was kind enough to give me some tips on what to do. And so I have been working on that. I'm happy to say I'm a month in and I'm still going to the gym. So it's not, I wouldn't call it a New Year's resolution because it's not. It's just, I know that for myself, I need to get healthier. And I also like to eat. And so I go to the gym so I can eat. Okay. So anyways, I track my numbers on there as well. And this is really critical that we continually track our numbers. If you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you're going. So for example, if I look back on January 20th, then I can see that one of the exercises, I was doing, 65-pound weight on that. And now if I scroll over to the last time I went to the gym, that same workout, I have increased to 80 pounds. So from 65 to 80 pounds. So I've seen an increase, which means that my muscles are getting stronger. And even though when I look in the mirror, I don't notice any difference, my weight has changed a little bit, but when you're putting on muscle, it tends to, the scale is actually really mentally hard to look at because muscle weighs more than fat. And so there's all of that involved. But my point being is that I can look back and I can see how far I've come and I can see my progress. And that's the same thing with our Sensi business. If you're not tracking your work, how do you see progress? Okay, so it's very, very important that each day that you're working, you are tracking your progress. You're putting your numbers in so that you can keep track and you can see how far you've come. You can see very easily what you need to be working on. When I'm working right now with my destination director group, I had them each print off all of their PRV for every month last year, TWV, GWV, Active Frontline, New Recruits. And I don't even have to tell them where their strengths are. They can look at that, they can see where their strengths are, and they can also see what they need to improve on. So where they need to seek more help. Some people need more help in doing the sales, like how do I get higher sales? And other people, they need more help in recruiting and that side of things. Or maybe you have a big team, but they're not doing anything. So we need to be showing them by example, training them up so that they're going to be the most successful consultants that they can be. So anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about was just how important it is to track. If you need a tracking form, I will post it below as well. Thank you so much.